Okay, so today I have us a nice little book haul because when I was in Dallas, I had to hit up Half Price as one does because we don't have that here, and I just really miss book shopping. So we did us a cheeky little haul, and after I went to Half Price, I also went to Barnes and Noble because there's literally one like across the street. Where we went. Anyways, here we go. Here's what I found. So let's start with the books I picked up at Half Price. So the first one we have here is Kushiel's Chosen. So I got the first one of this. I started reading it, and so far I liked it. So I was like, okay, I guess we can start picking these up. So hopefully I will continue to like this because I think this is like two trilogies or maybe three trilogies, something like that. I think one of these is from the first trilogy, and then one of these is from a different one. So I think it's like a different POV or something. But anyway, so here we go. There's Kushiel's Chosen, and then Kushiel's Justice. So hopefully I like these because these are fat little paperbacks. So there's those. That's what I found there for that series. And then I never heard of this book, but it just kind of sounds interesting. Mass and Shadows. This is like a historical fantasy, I think. Which sometimes I like that depending on like the setting. So this one seems like it might have some like Carnival vibes. Let's see. This one I think had like a murder mystery or something. Yeah, there's magic and intrigue and stuff going on. So anyways, yeah, I don't know, this just seems interesting, so we're gonna give it a go. And hope that it's good. So there's that. And then, luckily for me, they also had some dame. So here we go. We have Ballad of Sword and Wine, which, let's see. This one has to do with the prince. Yeah, it seems like there's some kind of feud or something going on. Anyways, I don't really know. I just really like the art on these, to be honest. We're just gonna see what happens. But yeah, I started reading these and like they're always funny. I don't know if it's just the translations or if it's just like that's just the vibe, but there's always like funny shit going on. At least in the writing. Like even if it's a serious thing, they'll be talking about some funny shit or like roasting people in very funny ways to me. So anyways, I also picked up the second Stars of Chaos. I have the first one already, so I was like, oh perfect. I will just pick this up while I'm here because these Half Price literally said we're gonna give you these half price. The normal price is $20, and I picked this up for like not even $10 was the price tag. So, we're just gonna hope for the best because I basically got 2 for 1, and that's girl math. Okay, so that's that. Under the Oak Tree Volume 2. I have not read the first one, but I do tend to like a webtoon, which I do believe this is where this one was originally posted. So this one's brand new, but since it's half price, you do get like a little bit of a deal. So I ain't mad at that. So now I have the second one. I mean, the art is so damn pretty. I feel like that's just kind of what gets me with these too. But this is the novel version, so we're gonna see. And look at this. It has like a ribbon, and then the edges are sprayed. So it says, "Oh, I shall love thee until my dying breath." Like, okay. I think it was like an arranged marriage or something from the first one, is what I've heard. But anyway, so yeah, I picked that up while I was there, because, yeah, it's half price. I mean, that one wasn't half price because it was a new cover, but whatever. So, that's what I got at half price. Then, what I got from Barnes & Noble. I already started reading this. Case File Compendium. I picked this up. There's a doctor, and there's, basically kind of like a psych patient. He needs like constant supervision apparently, and so far it starts off with like he wants to get at the sister, but it's gonna be obviously the dude and his doctor. Well, it used to be his doctor, not his doctor anymore, but yeah, they kind of like really dislike each other at the beginning, so it's gonna be some interesting shit when it comes through. So, and I think there's supposed to be like a supernatural element, but we haven't gone to that yet. I mean, like they kind of alluded to it in the first chapter, but I haven't gone that far yet, so we're gonna see where that comes in, because I think there's supposed to be more shit going on here. So it's interesting so far, and I like it so far. And the way they are getting roasted in this is hilarious to me so far. So there's that. Okay, so this next one, I just really wanted a copy of this. I wanted a copy of The Poet Empress because I gave this 5 stars. This book is so good, and I love it, and so it needed to be on my shelves. So, yeah, I love me a book where, I mean, it's not a romance, y'all. This is like fantasy, and people get fucked up in it. So I I like this a lot. So I gave this 5 stars. So yeah, here's the copy. I think I might have vlogged myself reading it, or maybe I remember I just blew through this book so fast because it was so good. So anyways, worth it. You should definitely read that if it's on your list, but just know that it's emotional damage. Like there's a lot going on there. And then this I picked up because it just seems like the vibe. This is a, let's see, When We Were Monsters by Jennifer Niven? I don't know. Anyways, but this I think it's a dark academia book, but it's like a YA one, so I don't know. We're getting to that season where I just really want to read something kind of dark. So, maybe I'll be reading this soon because it's just the vibe right now. Yeah. So, we're gonna see because 'tis the season. So that's what we got. There's 2 more books. So we have this. I've been collecting this whole series and I haven't started it yet, so I'm just really hoping it's gonna be good. So this is Dangerously Ours. I don't read like a lot of contemporary romances, but I think, these are supposed to have like kind of like a messed up twist or something to it. Like there's more shit going on than just the romance, I think, is my understanding. So that, that's kind of the appeal. So we're gonna see because I think it's gonna be interesting. So I think I have the first one on my Kindle and then I picked up the other 2 in paperback. I don't know why. Don't ask me these questions. I don't know. But anyways, I picked it up. And then this one, I did read the first one in the series, and so now we're at book 3. So I have book 2, and now this is the third one. So Shadow over the Pumpkin Queen. This one I just like because I like Sally. Like, it's just Disney bullshit. It's just Disney bullshit, but I like Sally, and 'tis the season. And now that the second one's out, maybe I should pick up. I mean, now the third one's out, I should pick up the second one and like blow through these. Cause yeah, I read the first one and I liked it, and I was like, yeah, I definitely would like to know more about like Sally's POV and the stuff that Sally's doing. Cause fuck Jack, honestly. Like, here we go. So, yeah, she's getting her own little story, and I like that. So, I am gonna read this soon, hopefully, cause it is the holiday season for that. So, anyways, that is the haul. Let me see. I can't hold all of these. Let me see. Okay, so let me see if I can even. Oh! So, anyways. Right, so here we have everything. The camera tried to fall over and everything. But yeah, so using my body to hold this up because my hands definitely aren't doing the whole job, let me tell you. But here we go. There's a stack, as good as I can show it. So yeah, there you have it. That's the haul, and that's just what it is.